Hey everybody, Corey here from Part of Pro. We're at the PGA Merchandise Show 2019. We are at this really awesome Foresight Sports booth. Oh my God, they got so many cool things going on here. We're here with our friends Rick from Foresight and Mr. Harry Brandt from the infamous Facebook group. Guys, how you doing?
Doing well.
Excellent. Let's get some light on you here. There we go.
Great. Well, it's so great to be here with Rick Cuellar, who knows so much about technology and golf at Foresight. I'm a Foresight owner, and I've just been so incredibly impressed with the product. I really enjoy it. It's the one I often travel with because it's so easy to just set it down and use it. But I thought we'd come over today and hear from Rick about some of the exciting new developments at Foresight, what they're doing, the new product Hawk, which will allow players to play from the left side and the right side down the target line. So, Rick, how about giving us a little tour about what you're doing and how things are going?
So let's start with the Hawk. So the GC Hawk is built around a quadrascopic camera system, just like the GC Quad. But what we've done is we've mounted in the ceiling that will be able to seamlessly go from right to left-handed players. Something that everyone knows well of our individual launch monitor base sitting on the ground was cumbersome when it came to gaming, entertainment, and playing golf. So this Hawk also represents the ability for the first time to take an outside launch monitor mounted above to go in a range entertainment space. So driving ranges, we had it outside at demo day running flawlessly on Tuesday. What it does is it's able to lock onto the golf ball in a large field of view on both the right and left hand side. And as we put a golf ball down in the field of view, the alignment target line will move both right and left hand as you put it in that space. So here you can go ahead and demonstrate that. So we'll put it down there, and you can see the ball find area pop up. And then as we put it over to the opposite side, it realigns based on where the golf ball resides in the field of view.
That way it knows if the player's left-handed or right-handed and takes from there. It's just seamless.
The target line is really important, right?
Yeah.
We want to make sure we know where we're aiming, otherwise you're not going to get the shot that you need.
That's right. So this is a huge advancement for our business, both in the indoor simulator space and also the range entertainment space.
Rick, if I could just ask you a question,
Yeah.
in terms of ball data, club data, how are you seeing the Hawk comparing to the Quad?
Yeah, currently it's all ball. So in the future, sometime this year, potentially, we'll resolve club head as well. That will take a reconfiguration of the current cameras, but we'll be able to potentially capture the full swing as well, not just everything that happens within 2 foot of impact of the golf ball. But currently we're running at the high speeds, all focusing on the right and left hand. Yeah.
Now, big question we get asked, what are the direct measurements of the Hawk here? Because we love that quad, we know exactly what it measures. Are the direct measurements the exact same, or are there any differences?
They're the same. So we're able to capture at the high resolution and frame rates with the Hawk as we do in the Quad. So the tolerances are the same. So the launch condition of the golf ball, spin angle, and velocity are still the highest level.
So are you seeing good correlation? Have you been able to put a Quad down and run it concurrently with the Hawk and look at spin and look at ball speed and all of this ball data?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. We do it in research because we have to match things up.
Sure.
So individuals probably won't do it because of the syncing of the infrared array. So, but we do that.
You
Yes,
do it in
we
your lab.
qualify it. That's correct. Yeah, it has the same capability and tolerances as the Quad. That's right. So in software, in some additions we've done in FSX 2018, we've added new features. One of them being the ability to set the green speed in stem. Awesome. So what we find is around 7.5 is more applicable in a simulated environment. Since we can't judge and sense speed of greens and different surface and consistencies indoors, the virtual world tends to be faster, so people are thinking they're hitting it pretty slow and it actually goes too far. So when you set it around 7.5 or 8 in the current, it will roll more consistently and be more controllable in those environments. That's one thing.
Very nice.
Stem. And then another is the green contour. So what it does is it will drop down to the green, and will have a look as if you plumb bob, and then it will drop golf balls on the green, and what it'll do is it'll show you what the slope is of the green to show you where the contour is on the green. So that's a new feature that we've added as well.
Awesome.
Those are a couple of the main ones, and what we've done is made a quick guide here to connect to the features and functions of FSX 2018, and you can build up the shortcuts that you want to quickly attain. Also, you can collapse any data or images on here if you just want to see the presentation of the golf course. And those are the main features and functions built, added at no cost as an update. And then we're also adding games. So new games that we're adding is Foresight Sports Fairgrounds, and that is the ability to go into a fairground environment, hit golf balls that turn into darts and pop balloons and gain points, more of a gaming environment, hitting paintballs into various colors for tracking and targeting, for accuracy and targeting, and then targets that move about. We also have one called Ski Ball that you can putt, so people who don't know how, kids or beginners that can't really hit a shot, they can just putt and use angle and the ramp of the skee ball to go into targets and gain points that way as well.
That's a good one for when spouses, you want to convince your spouse to get a simulator. This is for the kids. It's not for me. It's just for the kids.
Not that us big kids like that game stuff too, right?
Exactly.
So
another cool feature I'd like to let you guys know about, you probably aren't aware of this, we're building a module where you can create your own golf courses. So whatever golf courses you own of Foresight Sports, you can go in and pull your favorite courses and create your own 18 holes.
Got it.
So you'll be able to have that
the
ability.
best of Pebble Beach and the best of Marion.
Whatever you like, whatever
Awesome.
courses you have, that's coming in the next couple months. As well as, let's see what else. Those are the main ones.
What do you think, Rick? I'd be interested in your view about the future in terms of interconnectivity between, like, let's say I'm playing Foresight in my basement and my buddy in California or Corey in Canada, if we want to get online and play against each other. Is that something you guys are thinking about?
It's built in already, and most people don't know about that, but online play is built in, so you can play anywhere in the world. So guys in Japan, a buddy of yours, he's up late at night, you're up early in the morning, you can play against each other. What happens in gameplay is you'll see the tracers of every shot that they make, and it stays through the course. So if they happen to take off before you or start before you, as you play through the round, you'll see where every shot went of the other players.
I
It's
didn't
already
even know. I mean, I use my quad, pretty much every day. I didn't even know that. That's
right. It has that ability already built into it. Yep. Other things that we can show you how to do that, and you can get it out to your
get it out to the group.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of group members that probably would really enjoy, having a scramble. So
that'd be great. Now, a question on those upgrades, Rick. So, like the fairgrounds that you were talking about, is that included with an upgrade purchase, or how does that work?
So in this case, it's not an upgrade, it's an update. So it is free of charge. Just like in all of the things that we provide, we don't charge for software updates or firmware or hardware updates. We only do it as there's an upgrade. We have no upgrades planned in the future, so what we're doing is we're adding more value built into FSX 2018 with more golf courses, the games I just said, Foresight Sports Fairgrounds, as well as what we call Inside 6 Foot. So it's a game challenge where you pick 3 different positions, typically within 50 yards, and you're trying to hit the golf ball within 6 foot and give scoring, and you get awards and prizes and compete against the others as well that have FSX.
Okay. Let me put you on the spot here with a question. The GC2 and the HMP, such incredible products, and they had probably the longest product life. I mean, I've studied the golf industry, and they just had such an incredibly long, they're still active products that they've had a really long product life. What about the quad? Are you guys working on, you must be working on your next generation products now. So my question would be, do you think the quad's going to have a really long life like your GC2 did?
It is, yeah. We have no plans of optimizing as far as creating new hardware that would surpass what the quad's capabilities are. We're building in all the capabilities in the quad, like we added putting last year, and we're optimizing that further. We're just building into it. There's no plans
as
for
a
another.
consumer, I just love that approach because it's like very frustrating when you go out and you buy a product and then a year later, 2 years later, it's like, well, now you can upgrade to the new product. So I love what you've done.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Quad encompasses all we need to do and its capabilities.
Please join us at the PGA Merchandise Show.
Well, I think we're getting cut off by the announcers. Hey, they're kind of taking over the volume here. But did you have any more questions on there?
Just, Rick, anything else you think would be important for the people in the group,
Featuring 10 PGA
anybody else to know about?
and moderated by Rachel
Yeah, so
Melendez.
we have a long history now. This is our 10th PGA show in our technologies. They're
Okay, I think that
the
announcement's
most
over.
popular in the industry and
Again,
all
my
the
name is Jeff
applications,
Smith. I'm the
and
Director
we
of Instruction
support
for
our
Cleaning System
products
Golf
and
School
software.
in Columbus, Indiana. I'm also
we have
the
a
Director of
huge
Instruction at
following
the
and
Sagamore
users
Golf Club in Noblesville,
down tens
Indiana.
of thousands
It's
of
a pleasure
products
to be
in
here
the market.
today.
And
First, I'd like to thank
so our
all the great
workhorse, the
people at
GC2 is still in
Foresight,
the
John
market
Waters,
after
Rick
9
Cuellar,
years,
and
and it's still
everyone else
being
who's done
used
a great job to
today.
put together a
It's
terrific
a very
company,
resilient,
put together a terrific product
long-lasting product.
for
We're proud of
golf
that.
professionals to use.
We sure love them. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Rick, can't thank you enough for all the stuff that you do for Foresight, and we know that your team is just rocking it out. Keep up the great work, and guys, for more information, you can always visit us at www.par2pro.com.
As a teacher, I get some